And welcome everyone to the USC Aiken Convocation Center here in Aiken, South Carolina. Division II Collegiate Women's Basketball between the USC Aiken Pacers and the North Georgia Nighthawks. Tip-off goes to the Nighthawks. Senior night here in Aiken, South Carolina. All the seniors on the team on the floor for the Pacers. Madison Williams, Emily and Delaney Truschel, Gentry Worley. They're joined by Annalise Malone down low. Nighthawks moving it around the arc. Getting it inside, Malone defends, back to the outside. 5 seconds left on the shot clock, to the corner. And the Pacers' tight defense forcing the turnover there. That was Josie Earnhardt throwing it out of bounds. So Williams brings it up the floor for the Pacers. Gets it to Truschel. Gentry Worley with it now. Stops, turns, fires. Pivot foot off the glass and in. Gentry Worley gets things underway for the Pacers here. Long three by Earnhardt, just rims out. Madison Williams gets the rebound. Williams finds Worley in the corner. Tried to get it inside to Malone, but tight defense there from Kayla Massop. And a foul. Or they'll call that a carry. So another turnover for the Nighthawks, sends it right back to the Pacers. Nighthawks 18-8 on the season, 10-7 in conference play. Pacers 17-10, 11-6 in the Peach Belt. Annalise Malone with the long two-pointer off the mark. That's rebounded by Kaylee Sticker. Three-point attempt, that's going to be way off the mark. That was Caroline Martin. It'll be rebounded by Malone. Malone gets it to Williams. Martin on the defense now. Delaney Truschel with it. Tried to get it inside to Malone, but no passing lane available. Sends it out of bounds. So it'll be Carly Fahey bringing it up. Is it inside? Back out to the arc. Passing it around now. Drives inside. Three-point attempt. Off the mark, but rebounded. And unable to corral that rebound. Martin fought for it, but just couldn't quite keep it in bounds, so it'll go back to the Pacers now. Williams. It's going to be stolen away. That's Martin on the defense. 2-on-1 on Madison Williams. Williams able to get the clean play there to block that shot. But it will remain with the Nighthawks after going out of bounds. Long pass inside. But that is immediately turned over after the pass goes awry, right into the hands of Annalise Malone. Williams finds Delaney Truschel, who thought about pulling up from deep. Truschel fakes, drives inside, working her way down. And it's going to be stolen away. And that'll be a foul on the Pacers. Call that on Delaney Truschel. Long scoring drought for both these two teams here. 2-0, still your score, just under 3 minutes into the game. Nighthawks working their way inside, and a foul. That'll go against Annalise Malone, and it'll send Caroline Martin to the line. Martin knocks in the first to bring the Nighthawks within one, get their first points of the game. And Martin 2 for 2 at the line. So Williams will bring it up once again for the Pacers. Williams guarded by Martin. finds Emily Truschel, who finds Worley. Worley had the wide open look, but passed it up, drove inside, and drew the foul. No shot. That'll go against Josie Earnhardt. The inbound pass disrupted there and sent out of bounds, but it'll remain with the Pacers for now. Worley tried to get it inside to Malone, but once again the pass knocked away. Tight defense so far by the Nighthawks, doing a great job jumping these passing lanes. Three-point attempt by Earnhardt, and she knocks it down. So 5-2 now your score after that Earnhardt three. Very fitting. Gentry Worley finds Truschel, Delaney Truschel. Back to Madison Williams. Williams finds Malone. Malone, Emily Truschel all alone on the three-point line, launches her own off the mark. Rare miss for her from that territory, and it's rebounded by the Nighthawks. Driving in off the mark, sent out of bounds, and last touch by a Pacer. Nighthawks drive it inside, off the mark on that shot, and rebounded by Malone. That was Massop on that attempt. Worley works her way inside, kicks it down to Annalise Malone. Malone fakes, drives, turns, rejected with violence by Massop. And that brings on Haley Unger, Brianna Gustav, and Kelsey Woodard for the Pacers. Coming on for Delaney Truschel, Madison Williams, and Annalise Malone. So a new look lineup out there for the Pacers. Woodard gets it, back to Unger. Unger drives, the mid-ranger off the mark, rebounded by Martin. Martin driving up, she's guarded by Unger. Another long three for Earnhardt. Earnhardt off the mark that time, rebounded by Truschel. Worley passes it ahead to Unger. Unger back to Worley. Worley finds Emily Truschel to Woodard. Woodard under 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Emily Truschel, long three, and she knocks it down to tie this game back at 5. Still not a lot of scoring between these two teams. Five minutes into the game, and only 5 apiece for either team. Martin thought about the three there, but the tight defense from Gustav discouraged that. She drives in, tries to draw the foul, and she will do exactly that as she heads to the line after Emily Truschel called for the foul. And that takes us to our under 5-minute media timeout. We will take a break, and we'll be back in about 60 seconds. Welcome back, everyone. 4:39 left in the first quarter, 5 apiece here in this Peach Belt contest between the North Georgia Nighthawks and the USC Aiken Pacers. We join you with Caroline Martin at the line for the Nighthawks as she takes the first, no good. But 1 of 2 at the line for North Georgia makes the score 6-5 in their favor. Haley Unger now bringing it up for the Pacers. Unger, tough defense there from Martin. Long pass to Worley, almost intercepted. Worley driving, tried to feed it down low to Gustav, but a man in the way, and it gives it right back to the Nighthawks. Tight defense from Emily Truschel on the drive, but still nice touch at the basket by Nia Lutz. Makes it easy 2 points for the North Georgia Nighthawks, 8-5 now. Unger finds Gustav. Gustav, long pass to Worley. Worley faked the 3. Lost the ball. Unger has it now to Gustav in the corner. Gustav drives. Gustav will be fouled. And that was a foul on the floor. So Gentry Worley will inbound for the Pacers. Worley finds Truschel. Truschel to Unger. Unger finds Gustav. Gustav drives in. Missing everything and rebounded by Earnhardt. Long pass ahead to Lutz. Lutz to Fahe. Fahe. Screen, Fahe to the corner. Long 3 by Martin, off the mark. And a jump ball, possession error to the Pacers. Coach Mark Miller wanting an over-the-back call, but either way, the Pacers will end up with it, so no harm, no foul. Unger brings the ball up, finds Worley. Worley to Woodard. Woodard hands it off to Unger. Unger, long 2, off the mark, but Woodard right there for the rebound. She goes back up, and she'll be fouled on the putback. That'll send Kelsey Woodard to the line for the Pacers. 3:05 left here in the first. Lindsey Campbell checking into the game for the Nighthawks, as well as Josie Earnhardt back on the floor now. Woodard knocking down the first after a couple of rolls around the rim. And just off the mark there, 1 for 2 trip for Woodard brings the Pacers within 2. Lutz has it now, long pass, broke it up by Unger, and she takes it away. Pacers on the run now. Sending it to the corner to Worley. Worley fires the 3 and knocks it down. The Pacers retake the lead, 9-8. Defense leading to points there. Fahe driving down. She finds Martin. Martin down low. Back out to Lutz with the 3 off the mark, but rebounded by Fahe. Fahe tried to get it up to Earnhardt, but it's taken away by Unger once again. Unger driving. She's all alone. Gets it over to Brianna Gustav off the glass and in. Pacers finding their rhythm offensively thanks to some tight defense on the other end. Martin has it now. Martin back to Earnhardt. Earnhardt for 3. She's off the mark, but right there for the rebound is Martin. Lutz is going to be fouled. Call that on Haley Unger. Delaney Truschel returning to the floor now. That'll send Worley to the bench. Foul on the floor. Martin has it. She's guarded by Unger. Gustav switching. She drives in. Nice touch around the rim there for an easy 2. Caroline Martin there. Her 5th points of the game. Delaney Truschel has it now after the pass from her sister. Tried to get, well, it does get it to Gustav. Looked like a bad pass there, but able to maintain possession. Gustav tried to get the shot off the mark, and a foul. That's going to go against Emily Truschel. Her 2nd foul in the first quarter, so she's going to come off the floor. Checking in for her, Marta Rivera. Truschel in early foul trouble here for the Pacers. She's going to have to take a long sit on the bench. Pacers get a break there as the first free throw from Earnhardt is no good. And an 0 for 2 trip, so a big break there for the Pacers. Josie Earnhardt 0 for 2. Delaney Truschel with it. Thought about the three. She drives in instead. Stops, turns. Long pass over to Gustav. Gustav drives in. She's going to be passing it back out to Delaney Truschel. Now to Unger. Unger finds Woodard. Woodard the long two. Off the mark. Rebound by Lizzie Campbell. Now Martin brings it up. Passing it back to Isabel Davenport, who fires the three and knocks it down. 1 minute left here in the first. Pacers trailing now 13-11. Unger finds Delaney Truschel. Truschel gets it down low to Marta Rivera to the corner. Way overshot that over the head of Unger. And that'll go right back to the Nighthawks. Madison Williams back on the floor now for the Pacers. Fahe. Long pass to Martin. Martin for three. Off the mark. Rebounded by Delaney Truschel. Another open look from three for the Nighthawks. Pacers getting some breaks there. Gustav dribbling it around. Finds Williams. Williams to Rivera. Rivera to Delaney Truschel. Now to Gustav. Gustav drives. She loses control but maintains it. And a travel. Earnhardt with it, takes the three, long shot off the mark. Gustav with it. Fires long distance just around half court, off the mark. And that will do it for the first quarter here. 13-11 is your score. We'll take a break between quarters and be right back with the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone. Second quarter action here in this Peach Belt contest between the North Georgia Nighthawks and the USC Aiken Pacers. Nighthawks currently hold the lead and the ball. 13-11 is your score. Martin with it for the Nighthawks. Long pass to Lutz. Lutz drives. Back to Earnhardt. Earnhardt thought about three. And that'll be a turnover, sending it right back to the Pacers. So the Pacers bringing it up now. Delaney Truschel with the ball, steps back, three-pointer off the mark. That's rebounded by Earnhardt and given right back to Davenport. And a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Pacers. Worley now with it for the Pacers, finds Gustav. Gustav tried to feed it back to Malone, but a body in the way prevents that from happening, so another turnover for the Pacers sends it right back to the Nighthawks. And a blocking foul on Annalise Malone. So now Kelsey Woodard and Haley Unger back on the floor for Brianna Gustav and Annalise Malone. Just joining us, Emily Truschel on the bench for the Pacers. 2 quick fouls for her, putting her in trouble early. Long inbound pass. Massop gets inside, fires no good, rebounded by Worley. Worley long pass over to Delaney Truschel, long three for her, and off the mark, rebounded by the Nighthawks. Pacers struggling to find their rhythm here early in this second quarter. So another turnover sends it right back to the Pacers. A lucky break for them here. Chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. Unger with it. Unger to Delaney Truschel. To Rivera. Rivera, foot on the line, no good. And rebounded by Martin. Martin brings it up now. 8:15 left in the second. Passing to Earnhardt. Back to Davenport. Davenport pausing, letting things develop a little here. Knocked away by Delaney Truschel. Back to Martin after the long pass from Massop. Martin fires the three off the mark, but rebounded by Massop. Martin with it now for the Nighthawks. Martin hands off to Davenport. Long three off the mark, rebounded. That was Sticker on the three. Worley long pass ahead to Truschel. Truschel tried to feed it inside to Rivera, off a Nighthawk and out. So Nia Lutz back on the floor now. Truschel will inbound for the Pacers. Finds Unger. Unger driving inside, stuffed at the rim. Tough defense there from Kaylee Sticker. And it went out of bounds off of Unger as well, so a turnover sends it right back. Excellent defense there at the rim from Sticker. Davenport with it now. Davenport trying to get the pass to Earnhardt, but she wasn't ready for it. It went over her head and out of bounds. So the Pacers, another chance to tie or take the lead here. 13 to 11 your score. Worley's driving in, and Sticker again, tough defense at the rim. And another turnover for the Nighthawks. Neither team really wanting to take control of this game here. Back and forth turnovers on both sides. Neither team getting into a rhythm here in this second quarter. Worley has it now. Worley fakes, jab step, dribbling around and driving in now. Finds her way to the rim, and another block at the net. This time, Kayla Massop. Rim protection absolutely on point here for the Nighthawks. The Pacers do catch a break here, as this one will not go off of them, and they will maintain possession. Unger tried to get inside again, this time to Woodard. Woodard unable to hit it, gets her own rebound, off the mark on the putback attempt as well. So now Nighthawk ball once again. 13-11 is your score. 6:25 left in the quarter. Delaney Truschel disrupted that pass, but not enough to keep it from going where it was supposed to, and a three knocked down by Kaylee Sticker extends this lead to 5. Passing over to Woodard. Woodard passing off the mark there, but Unger able to maintain possession. Unger gets inside, and finally the Pacers able to get some success at the rim there. Nice move by Unger, falling away from the basket there, kiss off the glass to knock it in. To the corner now. Sticker has it, back to Lutz. Back to Sticker. Sticker hands it off to Davenport. Davenport to Earnhardt. Earnhardt for 3. Off the mark, but rebounded. That's massive. Now from the corner, Sticker. Sticker knocks it down. Back-to-back threes for Kaylee Sticker. This lead now up to 6. Unger finds Worley. Worley to Truschel. Truschel to Rivera. Now to Woodard. Tried to get it inside to Truschel. It's knocked away, but she maintains possession. Fires it back to Rivera. Rivera fouled on the attempt. She'll head to the line.
Foul on number 2, that's her second. It's the team first this quarter. Substituting in is number 5, Carly Fahey, on the court for the Pacers.
So Carly Fahey comes onto the floor. Rivera knocks down the first free throw attempt. And 2 for 2 at the line. So the lead cut to 4. So Rhiannon Saller now on the floor for the Pacers. Earnhardt driving in, off the mark. Saller knocks the ball loose. Massive nearly had that rebound, but Saller hustle play there to knock it loose. Woodard has it now. She finds Gustav. Gustav fading away off the mark. Rebounded by Davenport. Davenport long pass ahead to Earnhardt. She feeds it back to Fahey. Passing it inside. Tight defense by the Pacers, blocked by Saller. Saller wasn't ready for the pass from Woodard, but the Pacers maintain possession nonetheless. Gentry Worley with it. Worley dribbling it back out. Worley finds Unger. Worley now with it. Worley looking for somebody to pass to, drives in instead. It's knocked loose. Scramble for the ball, and the Nighthawks come away with it. Earnhardt bringing it up the floor. Sticker has it now. Sticker dangerous from 3. Long pass. That's to the corner to Fahey. And the Pacers able to get the rebound and a foul. That's on Sticker.
It's the team second in the squad, taking the game is number 24, Caroline Martin. And we have the full media.
And that will take us to our full media timeout. So we will take a 60-second break, and we'll be back in just a minute. Action set to resume here in the second quarter of this Peach Belt Conference women's basketball matchup. USC Aiken Pacers trailing the North Georgia Nighthawks by a score of 19-15. Pacers with possession. Brianna Gustav has it. Now over to Unger. Haley Unger steps back, fires the three off the mark. Woodard tried to get that rebound, but it'll be off her fingertips and out. So Carly Fahey bringing it up the floor. Inbound. Sticker fires the three off the mark. Rebounded. It was almost rebounded by Rhiannon Soller. She was fouled. That's on Carly Fahey. So just over 3 minutes left in the half. 19-15 your score. To Worley. Worley for three, wide open, and knocks down the three. That cuts the Nighthawk lead to one. To the corner. Earnhardt thought about a three. She'll fire it away this time, off the mark, but rebounded by Brianna Gustav. Gustav tried to pass it out to her teammate. No one in the area. Immediately back to the Nighthawks, and a foul. Foul on the floor. That's going to go against Saller. Inbound goes to Sticker. Now to Martin. Martin drives in, passes it off to Fahey. Fahey to Earnhardt, back to Martin. Martin drives in, guarded by Woodard. Off the mark, tipped away, rebounded by Massip, and she's fouled on the putback. So Massip will shoot two at the line. She knocks down the first. Two for two trip to the line, stretches the lead to three. And that brings Daisha Cannon onto the floor. Worley with it for the Pacers. She's doubled. Long pass over to Unger. Unger driving. Tried to find Woodard, but Worley able to make the play to get it back. She's trapped down low. Pass tipped, taken away. Earnhardt now on the races. Cannon finds Martin for three, knocks it down. Back up to a 6-point lead now for the Nighthawks. Gustav has it. Gustav has it knocked away. Long pass, gets it out to Unger. Finds Saller. Saller, errant pass, and it's taken away once again. Another turnover for the Pacers. Fahey, her pass is taken away by Unger. Unger nearly losing it. Long pass to Worley, tipped, but Unger able to at least get away and get under that. Pass out to Gustav for three, off the mark, rebounded by Cannon. 50 seconds left, 24-18 your score. Cannon fires the three now, off the mark, rebounded by Worley. Worley drives, finds Unger ahead. About a 5 seconds difference between shot and game clock here. Unger being well defended by Martin. The screen from Saller. switches to Earnhardt. Unger drives to the corner to Worley. Worley fakes, loses the ball, has to shoot, fires it up. Off the mark, rebounded by Saller. Putback is rejected by Kayla Massop. A long three off the mark. Had the distance, just didn't quite have the accuracy for the Nighthawks, so a break there for the Pacers. 24-18 your score heading into the second half. We'll take a break. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the conclusion of this Peach Belt contest. Welcome back, everyone. Second half of this Peach Belt Conference matchup between the North Georgia Nighthawks and the USC Aiken Pacers. Nighthawks on top here, 24-18. Sloppy first half for the Pacers. Lots of turnovers and not a lot of offensive momentum have led the game to be where it is right now. As the Nighthawks get the scoring started here early with a quick 2. Emily Truschel missed most of the first half after getting 2 quick fouls. And a foul there drawn. That goes against number 5, Carly Fahey. So now Unger has it. Annalise Malone, nice touch at the basket to finish that one and give the Pacers their first points of the half. 26-20 the score. 9 minutes left here in this third quarter. Unger tried to jump that pass. Delaney Truschel knocks that one loose, but Sticker able to maintain possession. Martin had an open look, pass knocked away. Unger, another tight defense there, almost knocked that pass away as well. Truschel guarding Sticker. The switch on to Malone. Malone guarding Massop after that inbound. Takes it away, does Unger, and the Pacers are running now. Unger finds Truschel. Truschel fakes, and she'll be fouled. So a blocking foul on the floor that will keep the ball with the Pacers. Martin's first foul of the game. Worley finds Malone. Malone back to Worley. Worley drives in amongst the trees, kicks it out to Malone. Malone tried to get Sticker off her feet, drives in, and she'll be fouled and head to the line. That foul on Kayla Massop. Malone off the mark on the first. So 1 for 2 trip there for Malone. Brings the Pacers down within 5. Lutz drives in, loses control of the ball, able to keep possession after that 3 there from Earnhardt. Worley gets the rebound as she misses. Gustav with it now. Gustav turns. Nighthawks tried to draw the foul there, no dice, rebounded. Worley thought about 3, decides to give it off instead to Haley Unger. Now Emily Truschel with it, back out to Gustav. Gustav will drive. Gustav loses her man, and she'll be fouled. That's Nia Lutz on the foul. That'll send Gustav to the line. So Gustav 2 for 2 for the line there, brings the Pacer deficit down to 3. 26-23 your score. Livy Blackstock now on the floor for the Nighthawks, her first action of the game. Martin bringing it up for the Nighthawks. Lutz with it now, or excuse me, Massop. Tight defense here from the Pacers. And an open look from Massop finishing at the rim after the pass drew Annalise Malone off the help defense. And Delaney Truschel's pass off the mark goes out of bounds. Another turnover by the Pacers. Martin bringing it up. She's defended by Unger. Unger able to take it away. Annalise Malone, though, not able to maintain possession of the pass. So another chance for the Pacers there that they can't quite take advantage of. The three for Earnhardt off the mark. Unger gets the rebound. She brings it up. Passes to Emily Truschel. Emily gets it down low to Worley. Worley turns, looking for an opportunity, gets it away, off the mark, rebounded by Blackstock. Blackstock driving, doesn't have a look, she'll pass it off, and it's tipped by Delaney Truschel. So now checking in will be Isabel Davenport. Martin finds Davenport. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Blackstock drives in, loses the ball off of Annalise Malone, and it's off the mark. Her putback attempt rebounded by the Pacers. Gentry Worley with it now. Worley passing over to Delaney Truschel, who finds her sister in the corner and knocks down the three. Big shot there for the Pacers, and they needed that momentum. Now they need a big stop on this end of the floor as well. 5:17 left here in the third quarter. Martin faked the shot, drew Worley off her feet, but Worley able to recover. Malone stays home. Blackstock is open in the corner, but Cannon takes the shot herself, and an over-the-back foul. That's going to be on. Excuse me, they're going to call that on Emily Truschel. So a foul on Emily Truschel there as a timeout is called. And that takes us to our full media timeout for this quarter. We'll take a break and be back in about 60 seconds. And welcome back, everyone. 28-26, 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. The Nighthawks with possession and the lead. Worley guards Martin, and that shot missing everything. Worley getting the rebound. Worley guarded by Martin Tough the whole way. Able to get it across half court. passing off to Unger. Unger now to Woodard. And Woodard finds Emily Truschel, back to Woodard. Worley now with it. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Worley. That'll be a foul called. That's going to be on 23, Isabel Davenport. And that'll send Worley to the free throw line. A chance to tie this game here at the charity stripe. Knocks down the first. Lead cut to 1. So the 2-for-2 trip ties this game at 28 apiece. Cannon has it, she drives in. Malone on the defense, finds Lutz down low. Good defense from Unger, but the rebound. Cannon now gets the rebound and a foul. That'll send Cannon to the free throw line. Cannon knocks down the first. So 2 for 2 at the line. Nighthawk lead now up to 2 again. Unger kicks to Worley in the corner. Worley drives in, looking for somebody to pass it to, finds Woodard wide open, easy 2. A wide open look there from Kelsey Woodard. Cannon loses the ball. Woodard blocked. Woodard with a tight defense at the rim. Pacers now with a chance to take the lead. Will be their first lead since early in the first. Woodard finds the bucket. A quick 2 points there from Woodard, and a 4-point swing just for her alone gives the Pacers their first lead here in a long while. 32-30 your score. Pass there. Martin tried to tip it back in and sent it right to Gentry Worley. Brianna Gustav Long takes it herself and knocks it down on the other end of the floor. 34-30. Pacers swapping momentum now. Martin knocks down Malone, but can't finish at the rim with the open look. Malone attempted to draw the foul there, but luckily for the Pacers, Martin just unable to finish at the rim, and they get control of the ball with a chance to go up with their biggest lead of the game. Woodard is going to be blocked, and they'll call that a foul. It'll be on the ground, away from the ball. Worley finds Unger. Unger with the long 2 knocks down the shot. now, Pacers with a 6-point lead. Lutz with it. Guarded by Unger. Malone staying home down low. Off the mark, rebounded by Woodard. Unger, guarded by Martin, finds Worley. Worley gets it to Malone. Malone. It'll be an offensive foul. That's on Kelsey Woodard. So checking in now for the Nighthawks, Josie Earnhardt back on the floor. One minute left in this quarter. The three from Sticker is going to fall down. The Nighthawks, despite momentum swinging the Pacers' way, are still absolutely in this game. They are a deadly three-point shooting team. Gentry Worley with it for the Pacers. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Unger fires her own three. She'll be off the mark. Woodard going for the rebound will be fouled. Woodard off the mark on her first attempt. But knocks down the second. So 1 for 2 trip gives the Pacers a 4-point lead here as 32.3 seconds remain, about 2 seconds separating shot and game clock on this last possession here for the Nighthawks. Lutz gonna dribble out the clock a little bit here. Lutz, guarded, drives off the glass and in. And wow. Caroline Martin stole the inbound. A lazy pass. Caroline Martin steals the inbound and ties this game just as time expired going into the fourth quarter. So we'll take a break in between quarters here. 37-37 your score after that last second bucket. Welcome back, everyone. 37-37 your score, thanks to a last-second steal and score by Caroline Martin for North Georgia. Nia Lutz knocking in a shot with 2 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter. The Pacers just trying to get the ball inbounds, maybe take a last-second shot. Caroline Martin snuck in through the back door and stole the ball and put it right back in for an easy 2 as Annalise Malone unable to connect on her shot. And the Nighthawks now with a chance to take the lead once again. And a foul on Kayla Massip's attempt will send her to the line. Massip knocks down the first and gives the Nighthawks the lead. And a 2-for-2 trip from Massip gives the Nighthawks a 2-point lead. Emily Truschel with it now, steps back, fires, and knocks it down. Tying the game, a beautiful step back from Emily Truschel, foot on the line, so it'll only be a 2. Finds Sticker. Sticker off the mark on that 3-point attempt, but rebounded and fed right back to Sticker, but off the mark once again, Brianna Gustav with the rebound and a foul.
The foul was on number 3, Kaylee Sticker. That's her second, the team's first this quarter.
Kaylee Sticker called for that foul. Unger gets the inbound. Unger finds Worley. Worley drives in, fires way too strong, but luckily for the Pacers, out of bounds off of a Nighthawk, so they'll keep possession here with a chance to take the lead. Unger now. Blocked, but a foul on Caroline Martin.
The foul was on number 24, Caroline Martin. That's her second. It's the team's second. From the line to shoot 2. Kaylee Unger.
Unger off the mark with her first. Unger 0 for 2 there on the attempt. Bad time to miss both free throws if you're the Pacers, with a chance to take the lead. Martin gets it down low to Massip. Massip finds Earnhardt. Earnhardt drives, feeds it down low to Lutz. Lutz, a wide open path to the basket, and gets the lead back to the Nighthawks. Unger now with it. 8 minutes left in this contest. Feeds it down low to Gustav. Gustav loses the dribble. Luckily, Unger there to back her up. Unger drives, feeds to Gustav. Gustav picked up by Lutz. Unger fires it to the corner for Worley. Worley drives back to Unger. Unger fires the 3 and drains it. Pacers take the lead back once again. 42-41 your score. Haley Unger making up for those missed free throws with a clutch 3 there. Martin feeds it down low to Sticker. Sticker off the mark. Massip is going to be fouled. They'll call that on Annalise Malone. Massip off the mark on the first. Best she can do here is tie it now. So a 1 for 2 trip to the free throw line for Massip. Keeps the game tied here, 42 apiece. as Caroline Martin knocks that loose, but it'll stay with the Pacers. Emily Truschel with it now off their inbound. Gets it to Unger. Unger guarded by Martin. Now to Worley. Worley finds Malone. Malone off to Unger. Unger steps back, fires the three off the mark. But rebounded by Gustav. And Gustav will head to the charity stripe. Good job by Brianna Gustav getting big there down low. That's a foul on Earnhardt. And Gustav knocks down the first. The lead once again back to the Pacers. And off the mark on the second, rebounded by Massop. Lutz driving ahead, weaving her way through traffic. Rebounded by Massop and put back. An easy two for Kayla Massop. Back and forth action between these two teams here. This matchup amongst some of the PBC's best. Fed down low to Malone. Malone turns, fires, unable to finish. And Sticker corrals the rebound, passing ahead to Martin. Martin feeds to Sticker. Down low to Massop. Massop back out to Earnhardt. Earnhardt drives. Now to Martin. Martin gets it inside. Malone does a good job of helping on the defensive end there. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Lutz with it. Lutz is going to fire. Good defense there from Malone. And a shot clock violation gives it to the Pacers. That brings Kelsey Woodard onto the floor. Malone will take a seat. And checking in as well is Carly Fahey. That sends Josie Earnhardt to the bench. Martin once again picking up the full length of the floor on Haley Unger. Pass over to Kelsey Woodard. Woodard feeds it inside to Unger. Unger knocks down the mid-ranger to take the lead back. Martin drove in and a foul. That's a foul on Massop away from the ball. And Sticker called for the foul there.
Foul on number 3, Haley Sticker. That's her third. It's the team's fifth. It sends Emily Truschel to the line for 2.
And Emily Truschel knocks down the first. We say it every time, but if you're the Pacers, there's no one else you'd rather have at the line shooting free throws down in a game like this. Stretching the lead to 2. So a 2-for-2 trip, as has become common for Emily Truschel. 47-44 your score. Truschel guarding Sticker. A wide open look for Lutz. She wanted to take it but didn't. Sticker finishing at the rim, pulling the lead to 1. Worley gets it to Unger. Unger losing Martin. Lutz guarding Unger now. Unger finds Worley. Worley, screen from Woodard. Worley drives, fires it back out to Truschel. Truschel for 3 and knocks it down. A huge bucket for Emily Truschel. 13 points on the game now for Truschel.
clutch bucket there for Emily Truschel to stretch this lead to 4. A long three from Caroline Martin, no good. Rebounded by Unger, and she keeps possession. Unger picked up by Martin. Unger losing the ball, but able to get it back. Gustav with it now. Screen from Unger. Unger feeds, but it's stolen away. Tried to feed it into Truschel, but too tight a window. Earnhardt fires the three off the mark. Rebounded once again by Haley Unger. Unger drives in, missing the shot. Woodard tried to get the rebound, but it'll be out of bounds off of a Nighthawk. And that will take us to our full media timeout. So we'll take a 60-second break, and we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. 50-46 your score. The Pacers with a slim 4-point lead. 3:28 left in the contest. The Pacers have possession, but not for long as Massip immediately steals the ball away, and a jump ball sends it to the Nighthawks. So a costly mistake there in a close game by the Pacers. And that takes us to, once again, another full media timeout. So we're going to take another 60-second pause and be back in just a moment. And welcome back, everyone. Another brief pause in the action. 3:23 left in the game. 50-46 your score. Pacers had the ball, but a quick takeaway gives it right back to the Nighthawks. Lutz making another good move to the basket, but unable to finish that time. Pacers with the ball now. Unger bringing it up. Unger hands it off to Gustav. Gustav to Woodard. Woodard looking for someone to pass off to. Gets it to Worley now. Now to Unger. Unger dribbling. Picked up by Earnhardt. Just 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Tried to feed it to Woodward. Worley picks it up off the mark, rebounded by Sticker. That pass attempted to go to Woodard, but Woodard couldn't quite corral it. Worley able to maintain possession, but couldn't knock down the shot. Lutz now, unable to finish again, rebounded by Worley. Unger with the ball now. 2:15 left in the game. Woodard had to go up top to get that ball, but able to maintain possession. Worley gets to the rim, unable to finish. 2 minutes left now in the fourth quarter. 4-point lead for the Pacers. Martin drives in and a foul. Excuse me, a timeout taken by the Nighthawks. That'll be a 30-second timeout. Well, no. Now it appears that there was no timeout taken, just a mistake made by the ref. But either way, pause in the action nonetheless. No timeout will be taken away from the Nighthawks. But the ball maintains, the Nighthawks maintain possession here. Unger on the defense. Martin finds Massip. Massip gets it down low to Sticker. Had the height advantage there, but couldn't finish over Gentry Worley. Gustav driving up now. Minute 36 left in this game. Truschel with it. Truschel guarded by Sticker. And a double dribble called. Will be another turnover for the Pacers. And a foul called on the Nighthawks. The Nighthawk faithful in the crowd, not a fan of that call. And I think they might have a point there, but nonetheless, the ball goes to the Pacers. In fact, it'll send the Pacers to the free throw line. That'll send Annalise Malone to the charity stripe. Malone knocks down the first. Two for two trip to the line for Annalise Malone. Long three for Sticker. No good, out of bounds, and it'll be Pacer ball. 1:13 left and a 6-point lead. The Pacers battling their way back into this one. It's been a fight the whole way. And that brings Kelsey Woodard back onto the floor for the Pacers. Gentry Worley with the ball, gets the screen from Woodard. Worley drives in, feeds it to Woodard. Pass tipped. Not a clean feed there. Woodard unable to finish. Hustling back down from is Worley. Unger, good defense on the play, but couldn't quite prevent the bucket. It falls. 52-48 your score, and a timeout taken by the Nighthawks. That's going to be a 30-second timeout. So with 43 seconds here, you're down 4. The Nighthawks likely looking to try and take this ball away. 30-second shot clock. So even if the Pacers do miss this shot, they take the full time. You're looking at 13 seconds left. I'd imagine they're going to foul pretty early here. If they're going to most likely be aggressive trying to take away the inbound pass. It'll be interesting to see how they work with this 43-second time period they have. Meanwhile, if you're the Pacers and you're having to shoot, you're looking at a situation where there's likely going to be a foul. You're trying to most likely get the ball into the hands of Emily Truschel, shooting over 90%. And another 30-second timeout taken, this by the Pacers. So we're going to take a brief break, and we'll be back with the rest of this fourth quarter. 43 seconds left, 52-48 your score. Welcome back, everyone. Action set to resume here. Gentry Worley will inbound for the Pacers. She does get it to Emily Truschel. No foul, so Worley will have it. Worley going to try and take as much of this 30-second clock as she can. Worley guarded by Lutz. Worley driving in, stops, turns, dribbles it back out. Gets it to Unger. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Unger dribbling it out. Fires a three. That'll miss everything. And it'll go out of bounds. And even if it didn't, that was a shot clock violation for the Pacers. So, no points on that trip to the on the offensive end. About a 52-48 lead with 13 seconds left bodes well for the Pacers as a 60-second timeout is taken on the floor. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back, everyone. Timeout concluded. 52-48 your score. 13 seconds left. Pacers with the lead. The Nighthawks have possession. They're going to be looking to score quick here. Gentry Worley able to knock the ball loose. Massive with it. Nighthawks being very leisurely with this ball as Earnhardt fires up a three and misses everything. Martin shoots, and she'll be fouled. Martin knocks down the first shot. A 3-point lead now for the Pacers. And a 2-for-2 trip now for the Nighthawks. 52-50 your score. 4.3 seconds remaining. You like your positioning here if you're the Pacers, but you have to be careful. We have seen this Nighthawks team come in at the last second and take away that inbound pass. It's going to be a very interesting possession here for the Pacers. You've got to get the ball in cleanly and force a foul. If you do that, then you're most likely in the driver's seat as long as you hit both free throws. The Nighthawks are going to be looking to foul as soon as the inbound is in. I'd be surprised if they're going to be aggressive on this inbound pass, most likely playing back, just trying to get the foul. So that will let the Pacers most likely get the inbound pass to Emily Truschel, which is who they're going to want it to be shooting these free throws. So on the floor, Worley, Unger, Malone, Gustav, and Emily Truschel. Worley looking for somebody to get the inbound to, and they get it to Annalise Malone, the first available hand, and a quick foul. So Malone will go to the line. knocks down the first, so the best thing the Nighthawks can hope for on this final shot will be a tie as long as Malone doesn't knock down this last free throw. But ice intervenes, Malone knocks it down, and that is most likely going to seal the fate of the Nighthawks here. 54-50 your score, 3.5 seconds left as this 30-second timeout is taken. You're most likely just going to see the Nighthawks just try to inbound this at the three-point line and get an immediate catch and shoot here, and they can knock it down. They might be in business, but it's going to have to, basically everything that the Nighthawks do from this point on is going to have to be picture perfect if they want to have a shot at winning this game. 54-50 your score, and they'll have possession here. Looking at the lineup, Josie Earnhardt is who I'd anticipate to get this shot attempt. 43% three-point shooter coming into today's game. Right behind her, Caroline Martin with 36% on the season. It'll be interesting to see what the plan is here for the Nighthawks. Coach Mark Miller getting the crowd on its feet. Wants to hear some noise from the crowd. Sticker gets the shot to Lutz. Lutz off the mark, and that's going to do it. And a big win here on senior night for the Pacers. Faced adversity early, overcame it, and got the win. 54-50 here on senior night, the last game of the season. The Pacers will now head to the Peach Belt Conference Tournament next. Be sure to tune into all of our USC Aiken athletics social media pages for post-game comments from Coach Miller and some of the members of the team. But for now, we're going to take a break. We'll have about 30 minutes in between this game and the second half of our doubleheader as the men take on the North Georgia Nighthawks in the second half of our doubleheader.